Good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing? I hope I am properly audible and visible to you guys, right? We already have some students here, Arush, Garv, and Preeti, Natural, Arshdeep. Hello, guys. So, last 3 days, right? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then it's going to be the most important date of the year, right? IPMAT Indore exam only 3 days away. I hope all of you guys are positive, right, and working hard for it on daily basis. So in the first two sessions, we were able to practice lots of questions from arithmetic from all the topics, right? We covered questions from percentages, profit and loss, ratio, simple interest, compound interest, average mixture allegation, time, speed, distance, time and work. All of these topics were done. Some questions more, some questions less from a particular topic, but we were able to do questions from all the topics. Today we are going to discuss questions on algebra, and in algebra we are going to discuss questions from linear equations, quadratic equations, logarithm, indices, inserts, modulus, functions, series and sequence. These are the topics that we are going to discuss. So I hope all of you guys are ready with pen and page, right? So let's start with our first question. Okay, 12 hours की मैराथन हो जाती तो ठीक है, सोचते हैं उस पर कुछ. ओके, बट वो मैराथन आपको खुद से करनी है ना, तो खुद से भी मैराथन कर सकते हैं प्रैक्टिस की, राइट? Okay guys, moving to our first question, this one. Everyone try this question and let me know your answers, okay? अर्शदीप इज आस्किंग सर क्या हम आपको एग्ज़ाम में लेके जा सकते हैं? देखो रिक्वेस्ट डाल के देखो, है ना. अगर IPMAT इंदौर वाले रेडी हो जाते हैं तो क्यों नहीं, है ना. आई एम ऑल रेडी गाइज, ठीक है, आई एम रेडी. इफ़ यू कैन अरेंज समथिंग लाइक दैट देन आई एम रेडी टू गो विद यू गाइज. ओके, which of the following cannot be a value of k if the given simultaneous system of equations has one unique solution? 4x minus 3y is equal to 0, 3x plus 4y minus ky square is equal to 0. How do we solve this? Today you are going to see some of unique questions, okay, that you have never seen, okay, and all the concepts that you have learned. On the basis of that, those questions could be solved. So be alert and try every single question, okay? Mailan, you can write mocks, no problem with that. So how do we solve this question? Which of the following cannot be a value of k if the given simultaneous system of equations has one unique solution? 4x minus 3y is equal to 0, and 3x square plus 4xy minus ky square is also 0. So if we think about only this equation, there could be infinite solutions, right? And if we talk about this one, right, for different values of k, there will be infinite solutions. But if we check what is x from here, so we can say 4x is equal to 3y, or x is equal to 3y upon 4. Now if I put this here, what will happen? So all the values of x with respect to y we are putting here, right? Then if we take the condition here, 3 times 3y by 4 whole square minus 4 into 3y by 4 into y minus ky square is equal to 0, or this will become 27 y square upon 4 minus 4 cancelled out, 3y square minus ky square is equal to 0. We can remove y from all sides, so we can get 27 by 4 minus 3 minus k is equal to 0, or k is equal to k. Something is wrong with that. We need to find, this will be 16, my bad. This will be 16, right? This is 16. Okay. And 3x square plus, this is plus, so 16. 16 plus 48, this will be 75 upon 16. Now if you are replacing x by y here, that means you are using the solution of this into this. This can have infinite solution. In that way it will have infinite solution. If k is equal to 75 by 16, these two equations will have infinite solutions, right? So answer is option C. It says which of the following cannot be a value of k. So if you take k is equal to 75 by 16, that means both of these are giving you the same solution, right? There could be infinite relation between x and y, infinite pairs of x and y, which will follow this if k is 75 by 16. So only some of you were able to solve it. Ayush got the answer, Maverick got the answer, Sonipari got the answer, right? Okay, chalo, badhiya. Let's move on to the next one. This one. Pretty natural, both solutions are simultaneous equation, means we need to find unique solution for both of them, okay? And for which value of k, that is not possible. That is only done when we can take the ratio of x and y from first equation and put it in the second one. Ashdeep, then try to solve it again. Some students were saying that questions were not difficult enough in first session. So that onwards I took some good level questions and now I don't see many responses. What is happening, guys? Tell me. A local bakery is donating at most 18 identical cupcakes to 3 community centers X, Y and Z. Let the number of cupcakes they receive be X, Y and Z respectively. All non-negative integers, means they can be 0 as well. Center Y must receive more than center X but less than center Z. The combined share of X and Y must be greater than the share of Z. Each center must receive at least 3 cupcakes. How many distinct ways can the cupcakes be distributed? So at least 3. X will be smallest, then Y, then Z. And what do we know? That X plus Y should be greater than Z. X plus Y plus Z should be less than equal to 18. These are the 2 conditions that we need to take care of. This must be greater than equal to 3. We can start with 3. If I take this 3, this will be at least 4, right? And what could be the value of Z? X plus Y is 7. So Z could be 5 or 6. Then if I take this 3, take this 5, 5 plus 3, 8. Z can be 6 and 7. Then if I take this 3, this as 6. Then 6 plus 3, 9. It can be 7 and 8. Then if I take this 3, take this as 7. Then sum is 10. I can take this 8. I cannot take this 9 because then it will be 19, right? I cannot take this 9 because then it will be total 19. 3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18. 3 plus 7 plus 8 is equal to 18. That's why we cannot take it any more than that. And then next we cannot take 3 and 8. 3 plus 8 will be 11 and it must be minimum 9. That is not possible. So I take this as 4. If I take this 4, this must be 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. This I can take 6, 7 and 8, right? 4 plus 5, 9 plus 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. And 4 plus 5 must be greater than Z. Then if I take this 4, this I take 6. Then I can take this 7 and 8, not more than that. Then if I take this 4 and I take this 7, then I can take this 7, not possible, right? So next, if I take this 5, this will be 6 and this will be 7. That's it. That's the total number of solutions. So 2 solutions here. 2, 2, 2, 1, right? Then 3 here, then 2 here, then 1 here. Total 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 6, it will be a total of 13. So answer is option B. There was nothing in this question, just you need to take care of these 3 conditions. Okay, one condition, X can be greater than equal to 3, less than Y, Y less than Z. Then X plus Y is greater than Z, X plus Y plus Z less than equal to 18. You need to take care of all of these and the question is done. Nothing is special, right? No, it looks like, Aryan, that these type of questions can be solved by PNC, but no, it's not PNC. It's simple linear equation question, okay? So there is no other way you can solve it. As per I know, no, combination permutation cannot be applied. Yes, Ayush, you can subtract 3 into 3 and then make the cases. No problem. Okay, let's try the next one. An easy question, guys. राइट देखो इसमें फटाफट आंसर आ रहा है. For the simultaneous system of equations x plus 9y is equal to 12, ky minus 4x is equal to m, to have infinite solutions, what should be the value of k and m? So a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, a2x plus b2y is equal to c2 have infinite solutions if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So if I write it, x plus 9y is equal to 12 minus 4x plus ky is equal to m. So what we can say, 1 upon minus 4 should be equal to 9 upon k, that should be equal to 12 upon m, or k will be equal to 9 into minus 4, that is equal to minus 36, and m will be equal to 12 into minus 4, that is equal to minus 48. So yes, option A is absolutely correct, है ना? Option A is the correct answer, guys. So don't forget these three rules, where we have infinite solutions, where we have unique solution, where we have no solution, right? Don't forget this. Question can be asked on these concepts, although these are very simple, but definitely questions can be asked because these are very popular questions. Okay, let's try the next one. Maverick cupcake wala already discuss कर तो दिया. We just need to take the values, nothing else. X can be minimum 3. If I take x3, y will be minimum 4. 3 plus 4, x plus y is 7. Z must be greater than y. Greater than 4, it can be 5, and 6. It should be less than 7, right? Then 3, then 5, and rest. Same thing. This will be the last case. And we just need to count it. There is nothing special in this question. You just need to consider all the cases. ये कैट PYQ है, काफ़ी पहले पूछा गया था कैट में, but there is a very important concept that you should know here, right? How many of you have seen this question before? Anyone? '58, '59. For the given pair xy of positive integers such that 4x minus 17y is equal to 1, x is less than 1000. How many integer values of y satisfy the given condition? First of all, we need to find one integer solution, and then rest we can find out easily. So 17, if I put y is equal to 1, it will give us 17. This should be 1 more than 17. 18 is not a multiple of 4. Take 34. 34 is even. 34 plus 1, 35. 4x cannot be 35. If I take y is equal to 3, this will become 51. 4x will become 52. X will be 30. Now what's the pattern that it will follow? The value of x will increase with the positive coefficient of y, which is 30, 47, 43, 13. After 13, it will increase by 17, which is 30, then 47, then 64, and so on. This we can say 13 plus n minus 1 times 17. This will be the last term. It will increase by the coefficient of x. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Whenever the coefficient are of opposite sign, both value either increase or decrease. So what we can say, 13 plus n minus 1 times 17 should be less than 1000, or 17 times n minus 1 should be less than 987. Less than 987, or n minus 1 should be less than 98. So 5 times 85, 137. 17 into 8 is 126. So 58.xx, or n will be less than 59.xx. So n will be 59. So total maximum value that we can take for n here will be 59. So number of terms which are possible, number of values for x will be 59. Correspondingly, y will also take 59 values. So the answer is option D. Okay. Option D is the correct answer. Okay. Chalo, moving to the next question, guys. This one. It's one way that you can find the first value is doing hit and trial. Take the difference value of y, right? 4x is equal to 17y plus 1. We should put the values of y so that it becomes multiple of 4. Y is equal to 1 is not possible, 2 is not possible. When you put y is equal to 3, you get x is equal to 30. That's the minimum possible value of y, right? And then you can increase the values. Increase the value of x with the positive coefficient of y, increase the value of y with the coefficient of x. And if you want to solve it properly, then I use this method. If you don't want to do hit and trial, 4x can be written as 16y plus 1. Now left hand side is a multiple of 4, right hand side must be a multiple of 4, y plus 1 must be a multiple of 4. Minimum value I can take is 4. So y will be equal to 3, and that will be minimum. This method is what I use in these type of situations where I need to find the first integral solution. Okay, or you can do hit and trial by putting values. Okay. How did n minus 1 come? So 13. Next value will be 13 plus 17 into 1. Then next will be 13 plus 17 into 2. If there are n terms, so nth term will be 13 plus n minus 1, 17, or 17 times n minus 1. This will be nth term, right? So, and this value should be less than 1000. So how do you find the value of n? Using this, okay? Okay, Manish and Erin Yes, Achala, we cannot take negative because it's given in the question that x and y are positive integer. Okay, Achala, read the question properly. It's given in the question x and y are positive integer. Okay, Eri, not x is not less than 1000. The number of terms 57 terms, 57 is less than 1000. Okay, there will be 57 values of x that can be taken. The 57th value will be 13 plus 56 into 17. This is the last value of x. Last value of x or greatest value of x. That will be the last value of x. You keep adding 17, you can add 56 times before it crosses 1000. Prakhar is asking, sir, should I do this marathon or 250 most expected questions? प्रखर, तुम्हें पढ़ाई करनी चाहिए, फालतू के क्वेश्चन के करने की जगह पढ़ाई करनी चाहिए. कुछ भी करो, ये करो 250, है ना. यहाँ पे लाइव सेशन चल रहा है. लाइव में क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने का एक अलग ही एक्सपीरियंस होता है, एक अलग ही लर्निंग मिलती है. 250 सीरीज यू कैन डू एनी टाइम, राइट. फालतू के क्वेश्चन लेके आ जाते हैं लोग, बताओ. Once I had been to post office to buy stamps of 5 rupees, 2 rupees and 1 rupee. I paid the clerk 20 rupees, and since he did not have change, he gave me 3 more stamps of 1 rupee. If the number of stamps of each type that I had ordered initially was more than 1, what was the total number of stamps that I bought? So number of 1 rupee stamp is equal to x, okay, and 2 rupees stamp is equal to y, and 5 rupees stamp is equal to z. These are initial value. These are initially. So what we can say, he bought 3, he had to accept 3 1 rupee stamp for change. 20 minus 3 is equal to 17. What will be the value? X plus 2y plus 5z should be equal to 17, right? X plus 2y plus 5z is equal to 17. All of these values are greater than 2. X, y, z, all of these are greater than equal to 2, right? I had ordered initially was more than 1. Right, each of these values is more than 1, so at least 2. See, if you put at least 2, what will happen? This will become 10, this will become 4, and this will become 2. That will become 16. If x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 2, this will become 16. Now there is only one way possible. When? So what we can say, 1 rupee less, x must be 3, y must be 2, and z also must be 2. 10 plus 4 plus 3, 17. Total it will be 3 plus 2 plus 2 and 3 more. 3 more 1 rupees. That will be equal to 6 plus 4, 10. Total 10 stamps. Option A is the correct answer. All of you who got option A is the correct answer, guys. Option B is not correct. है ना. So Aryan, Garv, best clip, Arshdeep, option A is correct. Guys, don't spam the chat, okay? Short Slayer, don't spam the chat, otherwise you will be kicked out. We are very strict about that. yes, लास्ट में 3 को ऐड किया मैब्रिक बिकॉज ऑफ दिस 3 rupees change. Okay, this 3 more stamp will be added here. These 3 is added here because it says how many, what was the total number of stamps that I bought. So including this 3, this is x, y, z plus 3. 3 more as change. Okay. Okay, so in question it says that out of 20 rupees he bought some stamps, and in return he got all the stamps that he needed plus 3 more 1 rupee stamp, right? So basically he had bought 17 rupees worth stamps initially. 1 rupee stamp is x, 2 rupees stamp is y, 3 rupees stamp is z. All of these values is greater than equal to 2, more than 1. So x 1 rupee stamp, x rupees, 2 rupees y stamps, 2y, 5 rupees z stamps, so 5z total value, this should be 17. Now if I take all of them 2 stamps, it will become 16. So in 16 rupees you are getting 2 1 rupee stamps, 2 2 rupees stamps and 2 5 rupees stamps. Now you are left with 1 rupee. For that 1 rupee you can get only one 1 rupee stamp. That means x is equal to 3. Number of stamps that he went to purchase, right, is 3. Number of 2 rupees stamp, 2. Number of 5 rupees stamp, 5, 2. And 3 more stamp as change. So total will be 10. Okay, Akanksha, I hope that is clear now. Chalo, let's try this one. Okay, Prithvi, I hope that is clear. Shorts layer x1, y7, z1 is not possible because it's given in the question that each type of stamps is more than 1. Okay. Now this is a very interesting question, guys, and you really need good hold on linear equations, special equations to solve this. Do you know this? Ax minus by is equal to k must have infinite integral solutions if HCF of AB is equal to 1. So randomly you can take any equation. 7x minus 2y is equal to 30, 9x minus 5y is equal to 70, 3x minus 17y is equal to 3. All of these will have infinite natural number solution. Okay, all of these will have infinite integer solutions that we need to find but not required. But what we can say that if k if k is not a multiple of SCF of a and p, then there will be zero integral solution. There will be zero integral solution. See, in this case, 3s minus nt, 3s minus nt is equal to 5 will have infinite integral solution, will have infinite integral solution if HCF of 3 and n is equal to 1. What does that tell you? It says no integral solution, have no integer solution. So for no integer solution, n must be multiple of 3. So n is less than 40, right? So n can be 3, 6 till 39. So 13 values for n are possible. Answer is option B. See, I have written everything here. All right. Everyone was getting 14 or option D, but the correct answer is option B, guys. You know, Achala got this correct. Achala, we can also take 3. We can also take 3 as well. Okay. Okay, done. Remember, this is an important concept, guys. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Try this. Yes, unattempted है guys, तभी तो different possibilities होंगे. Otherwise कैसे होगा possible? बताओ. If unattempted questions are not there, unattempted 0 marks. That's it. Otherwise there will be only one possibility, right? When number of correct questions 25, wrong questions 50. It's not given, but it's obvious, okay, in these type of situations. If there are no unattempted question, then correct question plus wrong question will be 75. Correct question, wrong question will be 50. 5C 125, C will be 25 and wrong will be 50. There will be only one solution possible, right? Okay, but that is not true. It says how many different combinations of correct and wrong are possible. So unattempted 0, that is understood, okay? Unattempted 0 marks. There will be unattempted. Otherwise, it would have been given in the question that every question must be attempted, okay? So what do we say? Number of correct questions, number of wrong questions must be less than equal to 75, right? Then correct question 4 marks, wrong question -1, this should be 50. What we can say from here, that correct question must be less than equal to 50 by 4. So correct question must be greater than equal to. So number of correct questions must be greater than equal to 50 by 4. Correct question must be greater than 12.5, right? Till what values? Till what values? So if I want to maximize the number of correct questions, the W will also be maximized, right? So what we can say, let's put it here. C, we can say W is equal to 50 minus 4C. Let's put it here. C plus 50 minus 4C should be less than equal to 75, or W is equal to 4C minus 50, my mistake. 4C minus 50. So C plus 4C minus 50, or 5C should be less than equal to 125. C should be less than equal to 25. C should be less than equal to and greater than equal to. So C must be greater than equal to 12.5 but less than equal to 25. So the values that C can take will be 13, 14 till 25. So number of combinations is equal to 25 minus 13 plus 1, that is equal to 13. So 13 different combinations are possible, right? Who got 13? Garv got 13, Ishant, Parth, Ayush, Piyush, Sonipari, all of these got 13, which is absolutely correct. Vaibhav also got 13. And he was also the first one. Guys, कितनी बातें करते हो चैट में, सारे काम की बातें निकल जाती हैं, किसी का डाउट है, किसी के रिस्पांस हैं, सब कुछ निकल जाता है. थोड़ी काम की बातें कर लो, है ना? So let's try the next one. A question from Quadratic. You already got the correct answer, right? C plus W, total 75 questions. There could be some unattempted as well. So correct plus wrong will always be less than equal to 75. 4 marks for correct, minus 1 for wrong. So 4C minus W should be 50. These two are given in the question. Now what we can say, 4C will always be equal to 50 plus W, right? W is what? Number of wrong attempted questions. So basically non-negative value. So 4C will always be greater than 50. So C will always be greater than 50 by 4. C will always be greater than equal to 12.5. Then I can take W is as 4C minus 50 from here, and let's put it here. So we get this inequality where we get C less than equal to 25. C will always be less than equal to 25. So this is the range we get for C. For every C, you can find W, right, from here. For every C, you can find W, and that will be within the restrictions. This is how you. Let gx is equal to x square plus px plus q be a quadratic function with real roots alpha and beta. It is given that g0 is equal to z4 and g1 is less than equal to minus 1. Another equation, x square plus mx plus n is equal to 0 has roots that are squares of roots of g is equal to 0. Roots are alpha square and beta square. Find the value of m in terms of q. First of all, we are going to find what do we need, right? What is m? M is nothing but minus alpha square plus beta square, right? And this m I can write alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So this I can write minus alpha plus beta is what? Minus p. So minus p square minus 2 alpha beta, so 2q. So we can say m will be equal to minus of p square minus 2q, or m is equal to 2q minus p square. So what do we need to find? We need to find p square only. We don't need to do anything, we just need to find what is p. How do we find p? So let's check the condition. G0 is equal to z4, means if I put x is equal to 0, what I am going to get? 0 plus q is equal to 4. So 16 plus 4p plus q. So 16 cancelled out. P is equal to minus 4. This I can use here. So what we can say? M will be equal to 2q minus 16. Now in this one is totally irrelevant, right? This one is totally irrelevant. There is no use for that. We needed the value of n, and m we got 2q minus 16. Option A. है ना? So some irrelevant information as well. Vaibhav, Sonipari, Maverick, Achala, Garv. Garv, check your answer. Arshdeep, Ans. Correct answers, guys. Very good. Okay. Chalo. Let's try the next question. कोई डाउट है इस क्वेश्चन में किसी को? बताओ. कौन सी चीज क्लिक कैसे होगी? I have done nothing out of the box. Question was regarding find m. So I tried to find m. I reached here. I got to know I can not find value of q and still it will work. I need to find the value of p. What information is given? This one and this one. I used this information. I got the value of p. That's it. So whatever is said in the question, I have done only those, right? Nothing excess. If you can find the answer, even if you are using this, you got some inequality. Later you will find that there is no use of that, right? So yes, it's not easy to avoid that, but that's why you need to find what do you need. If you know what do you need, then it's easier, right? कि m लेकर m is asked, find the value of m. So m ही तो पूछ रहे हैं क्वेश्चन में, right? So you will find the value of m, right? इसमें तो क्लिक करने वाली कोई बात नहीं है. ओके, चलो लेट्स ट्राई द नेक्स्ट वन. Okay, how many got the correct answer? Short Slayer, wrong answer. Garv, wrong answer. Vaibhav, correct answer. Ansh, Akanksha, wrong answer. Garv now got the correct answer. Tarfalkar, thank you. Okay. A person has a total of 50 coins in three denominations, rupees 1, 2 and 5. Let's take this as X, let's take this as Y. There are exactly 5 rupees coins, so this is 5. Okay. Rupees 5 denomination. The total value of rupees 1 coin is at least, what we can say, total value. Total value will be X plus 2Y plus 5 into 5. So X plus 2Y plus 25. This will be the total value. Rupees 1 coin, the total value of rupees 1 coin is at least 50%. So X is greater than equal to X plus 2Y plus 25 by 2. Now one thing that we know, that a total of 50 coins, X plus Y plus 5 is equal to 50, or X plus Y is equal to 45, or we can say X is equal to 45 minus Y, because we need to find the value of Y, right? The total value of rupees 1 coin is at least 50% of the total value of the coins in the bag. The total value of rupees 2 coins is at least 15% of the total value of the coins in the bag. What is the number of rupees 2 coins? So we need to find the value of Y. So I am taking X in terms of Y. Here we can say 2x is greater than equal to x plus 2y plus 25, or this I can take left side, it will become x minus 2y should be greater than equal to 25, or instead of x I can put 45 minus y minus 2y is greater than equal to 25, or 3y is less than equal to 20, or y is less than equal to 6.66. That's our first observation. Second, total value of 2 rupees coin. 2 rupees coin is greater than equal to 15 by 100 of x plus 2y plus 25. So this is 3 times 5, 20 times 5. This will be 40y is greater than equal to 3x plus 6y plus 75, or this will become 40 minus 6, 34y minus 3x is greater than equal to 75. Now 34y instead of 3x I can put 135 minus 135 plus 3y is greater than equal to 75, or 37y is greater than equal to, if I add this it will become 210, or y is greater than equal to 210, 225 point something. This is our second. So what we can say, that y is greater than equal to 5 point something but less than equal to 6.66. Y can take only one integer value, that is option B, 6. Great work guys, all of you who were able to solve it, that's really good work. You know, it was not an easy question. Okay, is that clear? Let me know if you have any doubts. Clear? Okay. Let's check the next one. A relatively easy question. Okay. ये तुम लोगों को सब पता कैसे चल जाता है? कुछ खा रहे हैं सर, कुछ बोल रहे हैं सर। मैंने सुपर चैट भी देखा है, बट आई डोंट encourage that, guys. Don't do this, okay? You don't need to send any kind of money. Okay, you guys are in 11th 12th, use that for your purpose. We surely don't need that from you guys, okay? Your presence is the ultimate help. Guys, I'm eating chili झटका, और इसने सच में मुझे झटका दे दिया। कुछ ज़्यादा ही तीखा है, ये बंगाली आइटम लग रहा है मुझे। ओह, क्लास के वक्त नहीं खाना था ये, रहूँगा तो सब देख लेंगे। इसमें लिखा है इन्होंने पैकेट में टोटल शुगर 15 ग्राम, मुझे तो नहीं लग रहा। एडेड शुगर 12 ग्राम। प्रोटीन भी है। It has protein as well. Can you believe that? Okay guys, P, Q and R are the roots of the equation z cube minus 3z square plus z plus 1 is equal to 0. So what do we know? If P, Q, R are the roots, we can say P plus Q plus R will be minus of minus 3, which is equal to 3. Product of roots taking 2 at a time will be 1, and product of all the roots will be minus 1. What we need to find? 1 by P plus 1 by Q plus 1 by R. If I take P, Q, R as LCM, this will be QR plus PR plus PQ. Now we know this value is 1 and this is minus 1. Overall it will be minus 1. Option D, that is correct. Yes, Akanksha, I am from Bihar. पंजाबी तड़का भी अच्छा होता है, मुझे नहीं पसंद होता वैसे, काफ़ी ज़्यादा खट्टा होता है। यस अर्शदीप, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस। आज वो बंदा कहाँ है? आरुष। Folks, see, whenever you have ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, roots alpha and beta, so you can say alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, alpha beta is equal to c by a. If you have ax square plus bx, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0, and roots are alpha, beta, gamma, so we can say alpha plus beta plus gamma is minus b upon a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a, and alpha beta gamma is minus d by a. This will follow even in higher degrees, okay? First single roots taken together, 2 roots at a time, 3 roots at a time, 4 roots at a time, and keep going like that. This is what we are using here, okay? So this is the equation. P, Q, R are the roots. So this is what we can observe. From there you need to use this, that's it. Okay? Fox. Chalo. Let's try the next one. On the similar concept. Very good question. यस आयुष, ये जल्दी करने वाला ही क्वेश्चन है. A100 x to the power 100, A99 x to the power 99, A98 x to the power 98, and so on. A1 x to the power 1 and A0. This is the equation. And the roots, what will be the roots? Roots will be -1, 2, -3, 4, and so on. Sum of roots is equal to minus A99 upon A100, right? Minus A99 upon A100. A100 will be equal to 0. A100 will be equal to 1, because if you multiply, the coefficient of x to the power 100 will be 1. So what we can say, this will be -1 plus 2 minus 3 plus 4 till 98 minus 99 plus 100. This should be A99, or A99 is equal to 50. No, this should be minus, no? This is minus, so minus 50 minus A99. Option B, right? Option B is the correct answer. Ashdeep, Garv, Ansh, correct answers, guys. Sonipari, correct answers. ठीक है, चलो, let's move on to the next question. Let's try this one. Kanishk, in polynomials, this is the pattern that is followed. Sum of the roots will be minus of this. Then taking two roots at a time, sum of that will be A98 upon A100. You need to know this. If you know this, then good. If you don't know this, you can follow the pattern from here. Sum of the roots is always the negative of the coefficient of one less power upon A. Like this one. Same thing will be here. Sum of the roots will be minus A99 upon A100. A100 will be 1, because if you multiply all this, coefficient of x to the power 100 will be 1. The coefficient of x to the power 100 will be 1. So A100 is 1. That's it. Then we added all the roots. We got minus 50. Achara, that's the formula of polynomials, okay? Okay, lots of answers. If alpha, beta and gamma are the roots of the equation x cube minus 4x square plus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0, find the value of the product alpha plus 1, beta plus 1, gamma plus 1. Usually we think that we need to find the roots here, but that is not necessary. See, if alpha, beta and gamma are the roots of this, then this can be written as x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma, right? If these are the roots. Now if I put x is equal to minus 1, what will happen? Minus 1 minus alpha, minus 1 minus beta, minus 1 minus gamma will be equal to, put minus 1 here. So minus 1, this will become minus 4, this will become minus 3 plus 5. Or this will become minus 1 plus alpha, 1 plus beta, 1 plus gamma, and that will be equal to minus 4, 3, 7, 1, 8. So 1 plus alpha, 1 plus 1 plus alpha, 1 plus beta, 1 plus gamma will be equal to 3. That's your answer. And that's a good question. You don't need to find the value of alpha, beta, gamma, or you don't need to multiply all this and then find the answer, right? How many of you have used this method to solve this question? Because from here I can surely say that alpha plus beta plus gamma will be 4. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma will be 3. Alpha beta gamma will be minus 5. And then I can use this here. But that will take so much time. If you understand this, then use this, right? That's much easier. Okay, same concept we are using for last 3 questions, guys, and because it's important. Okay, some of you are doing good. This is a very simple question from linear equations. If you know how to write the correct equation from the question, it should not be difficult for you guys. Goldie Hawk, the gold digger, whose height is 180 centimeter, is standing in a ditch that she is digging. She is 1/4 done right now. When she had finished digging, her head will be twice as far below the ground as it is now above the ground. Then the depth of the hole when Goldie Hawk is finished digging will be. Let's say this is the hole, right? And so far C is done by 1/4. This is D by 4. And C is standing like this. Okay. So this is the surface. What will be this height? This height will be 180 minus D by 4. This part of her body is above, the head of her body is above the ditch, right? Then in the second situation, when she is in the ditch, when she is in the ditch, her head will be below. So total distance is D. We have taken total distance is D. So this distance will be D minus 180. That's it. If you are able to figure out this, you are done with the question. What we can say according to the question, that she is done 1/4 right now. She is done 1/4 right now. When she has finished digging, her head will be twice as far below the ground as it is now above the ground. So D minus 180 is equal to twice of 180 minus D by 4, right? So what we can say, D minus 180 is 360 minus D by 2, or 3D by 2 is equal to 540. This is 180, or D is equal to 360 centimeter. 360 centimeters. Option C is the correct answer, right? So yes, Ayush, your answer is correct. Achala, Ans, Sonipari, Arshdeep, correct answers. Okay, I hope the diagram is clear, right? I'm not very good in drawing pictures, but I tried my best to make you understand, right? So I hope this is useful. "180 centimeter is long, right? Best clip, it's given in the question that she is done 1/4. She has dug so far. This part she has dug so far. This part she has dug so far. This part is 1/4. She is done 1/4. Total distance is D. So her head is above the ground, right? By how much? Total she is 180 centimeter in length, of which this is D by 4. Her head is above the ground by this much. 180 minus D by 4. Then when she is done digging, this will be the ditch. She will be standing on the base of the ditch. Total length is D. Her head is below this surface by how much length? Total is d, c is 180 centimeter, this length will be d minus 180. That's what it says. Okay, okay, best clips. Okay, let's go to the next one. So this is a very popular type question, right? Whenever you see that a to the power b is equal to 1, then there will be three different situations. When a is equal to 1, b could be anything. Second, b is equal to 0, a could be anything. And third, a is equal to minus 1 and b is equal to even. Now, can you try this? And don't think that the answer is always 6, right? Answers could be anything, guys. So I'm getting answers 3, 4, 5, 6. क्या कर रहे हो? क्या कर रहे हो? क्यों कर रहे हो ऐसा? ये देखो, first of all, case 1, x square minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x minus 3 into x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x is equal to 3, 1. Two values we get from here. Second case, when b is equal to 0, so x square minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. Wait a second. This should be 1, right? This should be 1. This is equal to 1, or x square minus 4x plus 2 is equal to 0. सही है ना? तो इसका तो कोई सॉल्यूशन ही नहीं है ना? राइट? ए को 1 लेंगे, सो नो इंटीजर सॉल्यूशन, राइट? नो इंटीजर solution. Correct, guys? Is that clear? X square minus 4x plus 2, no integer solutions, right? Are you distinct? Of course we are talking about distinct. Okay, then x square minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. X minus 5, x minus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to 5 and 2. Right? Right? सही है. अच्छा, रियल सॉल्यूशन बोला है. अच्छा हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, ओके ओके ठीक है. So b square minus 4ac 16, two real solutions. ठीक है, then it's okay, two real solutions. Okay, integer, it doesn't say integer, two real solutions are possible. Okay, नहीं कॉम्प्लेक्स क्यों होगा? बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac, 4 स्क्वायर माइनस 8 इज ग्रेटर देन 0, राइट? सो टू रियल सॉल्यूशंस होंगे. क्या होंगे उसकी जरूरत नहीं है फाइंड करने की. यहाँ पे x इज इक्वल टू 5 and 2, देन वी टेक x थर्ड केस, x स्क्वायर माइनस 4x प्लस 3 इज इक्वल टू माइनस 1, x स्क्वायर माइनस 4x plus 4 is equal to 0, x minus 2 whole square is equal to 0. So we get only one value of x, which is 2. If you put 2 here, for x is equal to 2, this will be even, right? So it's okay. So answer is 5. 2, अच्छा 2 भी नहीं, 2 तो already ले चुके हैं, answer will be 4. Because this 2 and this 2 is common, right? These two are common. So answer will be 4. 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. 4 is the correct answer. Correct. Okay, understood? So remember, the answer is not always 6. It could be anything less than equal to 6, okay? Some people had answered 6 without even solving it. So be careful. Not always the answer is 6. Chalo, let's try the next one. Vaibhav, Arshdeep, wrong answers, guys. Check your answers again. Yes, 10 is the correct answers. 10 is the correct answer. Dinesh, Arshdeep, correct answer, guys. For what minimal positive integral values of k are both roots of the equation x square plus k minus 3x plus k is equal to 0, real, negative and unequal. Real, negative and unequal. What does that tell you? First of all, if we talk about negative roots, so ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 has negative roots, means c is greater than 0, because both the roots are negative. Negative into negative is positive. Product of the roots will be positive, means c by a is greater than 0. Then and b square minus 4ac should be greater than 0. That's it. So what we can say here, k minus 3 whole square minus 4k should be greater than 0, or k square minus 6k plus 9 minus 4k should be greater than 0, or k square minus 10k plus 9 should be greater than 0, k square minus 9k minus k plus 9 should be greater than 0, k minus 9, k minus 1 should be greater than 0. 1, 9. Here you get positive, positive, negative, meaning k should be less than 1 or k should be greater than 9. But here it says that k is greater than 0, right? Here it says k is greater than 0. K is greater than 0. So what we can say? K must be greater than 9. So k minimum will be equal to 10. Minimal positive integer value. So 10 is the correct answer. इक्वल नहीं होगा वन में, यस इक्वल नहीं होगा. No Shraddha, same questions, same syllabus. Chalo, let's try the next one. So guys, k is positive, right? K, this expression will be positive when k is greater than 9 or k is less than 1. But k less than 1, for k less than 1, there won't be any positive integer value. So k must be greater than 9, right? K must be greater than 9. Greater than 9 and positive and integer, what's the minimum value k can take? 10. Okay? Got it? Spurs? क्लियर है ये? 10 रखे तो 2 और 5 आ रहे रूट्स नहीं. 2 और 5 कैसे आएंगे? -2 और -5 आएंगे. एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 7x प्लस 10 इज इक्वल टू 0. x इज इक्वल टू -2 -5. अर्शदीप क्या कर रहे हो? फॉर्म खराब चल रही है, बताओ. एक मैच हारे नहीं, फॉर्म खराब. Okay, done. चलो ठीक है. Try the next question, guys. Okay, चलो देखते हैं. Find the number of integral values of x that satisfy the following equation: x to the power 5 minus 4x cube minus 344x square plus 16,513 is equal to 0. Now these values are here for a reason. What is that reason? 48 into 344 is equal to 16,512. That you must have gotten it if you had tried it, right? So what we can say, we can write it as x to the power 5 minus 48x cube minus 344x square plus 16512 plus 1 is equal to 0. Or if I take x cube common, I get x square minus 48 minus 344 common, we get x square minus 48 is equal to minus 1. Or x square minus 48 into x cube minus 344 is equal to minus 1, which can be minus 1 into 1 or it can be 1 into minus 1. Right? So let's check. If I take x square is equal to 48, x square minus 48 is equal to 1, then x square will be 49. So no integer solution. If I take x square minus 48 is equal to minus 1, then x will be equal to 7. If x is equal to 7, we need to check this, x cube minus 344, right? So in this case, there will be two situations, that x will be x square is equal to 49 or x is equal to 7 and minus 7. If I take x cube minus 344, then this value should be 1 or this should be, it should be, yes. So if I put 7, so 343 minus 344 is equal to minus 1, right? That is only possible when x is equal to 7. So that's the only solution. So answer will be equal to 1. One positive integer solution possible. Okay? Clear? ठीक है guys? Is this clear to everyone? Why not 49 integer solution? Why, Garv? Why 49 integer solution? Tell me that. Why do you think 49 integer solution? X square we are getting 49. So how are you getting 49 integer solutions? X can be 7 or minus 7. This is only possible when x is equal to 7, right? Not minus 7. So there will be only 1. So root of 49 is 7. So 49 solutions कैसे आ गए उससे? Okay, all good? Chal, let's go to the next one. ये इधर चला जाएगा ना, उल्टा ले लिया, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, ये -1 ले लो, ये +1 ले लो, दिस इज +1, दिस इज -1, तो ये हो जाएगा 47, करेक्ट ना, इट्स ओके, ठीक है, ऑल गुड नाउ. चलो, let's go to the next one. Manish, we already did boat and stream problems. Okay, we already did that in arithmetic session. Now this is not a regular question, but still solvable. Maverick, this is what we are doing, right? Revising algebra quickly. Aren't we revising all the concepts along with all the questions? We have another session tomorrow. So what's better than this revision? Other than that, you can write sectional tests. You can try previous year questions as well. Option B is not correct. Vaibhav, Ansh, can you tell me the solution? See, we can write this as y to the power 4 is equal to 20x minus 12xy square, or y to the power 4 is, we can take common as 4x 5x minus 3y square. Now x and y both are non-negative integers. X and y both are non-negative integers. Think about this. This is y to the power 4, right? This is y to the power 4. If this is positive, y to the power 4 is always positive. Right hand side should also be positive. So what we can say, if I take y is equal to 0. So what will happen? This will become 0. This can never be 0. So 0, 0 is one solution possible. Okay. Question is regarding number of solutions, right? Okay. Number of solutions. That is one. That is correct. So when y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0. That is possible. But when you increase the value of y, when you take y is equal to 1, this will become 1. There are no solution possible. If you take y is equal to 2, no, the value will keep increasing. The value will keep increasing left hand side but not right hand side, and that will be the only solution. So answer is option B. Yes, Vaibhav, correct answer, right? क्या यहाँ पे 4 होगा, 4x तो 5 होगा. हाँ ठीक है. This will be 5. ठीक है. So y0 x0 is possible. No other solutions are possible. Okay. Yes, I have written it 5 minus 3y square. Thank you. थोड़ी बहुत मिस्टेक कभी कभी हो जाती है on screen. So again, this left hand side is positive. 4x will always be positive, right? If not 0, 4x will always be positive. But if you take the value of y, anything greater than 2, it will become negative. And that won't be possible. If you take y is equal to 1, that is not possible anyway. So only one solution possible. Okay. ठीक है, is that clear now? So Garv, correct answer. Ans, correct answer. Vaibhav, correct answer. So it looks a very difficult question, but it was not, right? Yes, Ayush, 0 is a non-negative integer, correct. 0 is definitely a non-negative integer. चलो बताओ क्या होगा इसका आंसर. This is a divided by b. Where a and b are a by b. Yes, yes, a is divided by b. करेक्ट करेक्ट. स्मॉल में लिखा तो पता नहीं चला. हेलो श्याम. ओके, एक काम करो, चलो एक हिंट देता हूं मैं. इसको x से डिवाइड कर दो. डिवाइड दिस बाय x एंड फिर देखो क्या आ रहा है एंड देन ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट. ओके, देन ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट. डिवाइड दिस बाय x. क्या आया? डिवाइड किया. मैं कर देता हूं, चलो. 2x प्लस 3 प्लस 2 इज इक्वल टू प्लस 2 बाई एक्स, और 2 टाइम्स x प्लस 1 बाई एक्स इज इक्वल टू -3, और x plus 1 by x is equal to minus 3 upon 2. Can you find x square plus 1 by x square? Can you find this? What will be x square plus 1 by x? That is nothing but x plus 1 by x whole square minus 2. So that will be equal to 9 by 4 minus 2, which is equal to 1 by 4. Right? Where x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4. What can we write that? That will be x square plus 1 by x square minus 2, which will be equal to 1 by 4 whole square minus 2. So that is 1 by 16 minus 2. So that is minus कितना हो जाएगा ये माइनस 32 बाई 1 माइनस 31 बाई 16, है ना? सही है ना? देखो तो यहां तक सब सही है. देखो सभी लोग एक बार कंफर्म करो. देन वी कैन फाइंड x टू द पावर 8 प्लस 1 बाई x टू द पावर 8 will be x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4 whole square. This will be square minus 2. What will be this value? अगर यहां तक सब कुछ सही है तो बताओ ये वैल्यू कितनी होगी? What will be this value? Tell me what will be x to the power 8 plus 1 by x to the power 8? Everyone answer that. Folks, again, if you have practiced algebra question, then you will surely able to find it that here we are x square plus 1 by x square, x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4, x to the power 8 plus 1 by x to the power 4, 8. And you need to know, if you know x plus 1 by x, then you can find x square. If you know one value, you can find rest of the values, right? So बताओ ये कितना है? Maverick, what's the final value? What's the final value? Tell me the final value. Okay, I want you guys to solve it. Tell me the final value. Yes, essay. Correct. Guys, Bevav is answering 449 upon 256. Is that correct? Batao. Hi, Anna. (449 by 256). Is that correct or not? Yes. So 449 by 256. Now, can you find A by B? A by B will be equal to x square plus 1 by x square 1 by 4 minus 31 by 16, and this is plus 449 upon 256. Now tell me, what's this sum? What is this sum? You can take the LCM as 256 and then calculate. बताओ क्या आएगा? What's the final sum? This will be, you can take these two together, then these two together, then these two together. बताओ कितना आएगा? थोड़ा कैलकुलेशन का डर भगाओ मन से. If you are attending the class, then try to do as I say, and you will improve every single day after every single question. What's this value? (17 by 256). यही आ रहा है, सही है. 64 and 16 into 31 होना चाहिए. So now it's in irreducible form. So minimum value of a plus b. A plus b minimum will be 256 plus 17, which is equal to 273. ऑप्शन ए, राइट. कितने लोगों का आया था ऑप्शन ए? बताओ बताओ. ये जितने भी लोग AMGM पढ़ रखे हैं, all of you guys who have ever solved a question where you need to find x square plus 1 by x square when x plus 1 by x is given, can you tell me this question was solvable or not? Was this question solvable? Yes, a little bit calculative, but was this solvable? Dinesh Prajapati got this correct. 273. That is amazing. Very good. बताओ किसी को डाउट है यहाँ पे? AMGM की तो जरूरत नहीं है. There is no requirement for AMGM. Maverick, again, you need to check what is required to find in the question, right? तुम्हें ये देखना है कि क्वेश्चन में हमें क्या चाहिए. हमें ये चाहिए. And from there you can understand, once you know x square plus 1 by x square, you can find x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4. You can find x to the power 8 plus 1 by x to the power 8. So you need to find this. Once you are able to find this, how do you find this? You can find that from here only, right? This is the hint. So from here you can see 2x square plus 2. So you can find x plus 1 by x. That's it. And of course we are doing this so that you can learn how to solve these type of questions, right? In case of alternative, yes, again you can take this right hand side. You can take minus 3 on right hand side, then take x on the left hand side. Ultimately you need to know, we need to find x square plus 1 by x square, and further, and for that we need what? We need x plus 1 by x. That's it. And that you need to find from the given equation. Okay. चलो, let's try this one. An easy one, है ना? थोड़ा सा कुछ ज़्यादा ही डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस कर लिए हमने. So after that, an easy question, guys. वैभव, देखते हैं कहाँ तक जाते हैं आज, है ना? फिर कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे वहाँ से. हेलो श्याम, सॉरी फॉर लेट. कोई बात नहीं. जब आए तभी सही, है ना? 2 days ago, yes, you can attempt mock. Okay, Vaibhav, 2 days ago. Don't attempt the mock on Saturday. Okay. Try to relax. Try to revise basic concepts. Okay. If fx is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus k, and it has one root as x is equal to minus 2. So put x is equal to minus 2. So this should satisfy it. Minus 8 plus 12 minus 8 plus k should be equal to 0. Right? If I put root in place of x, we should get 0 as well. So from there, we can say k will be equal to 4. K is equal to 4. K minus 3 will be equal to 1. K will be equal to 4. K plus 3 will be equal to 7. So the equation that we need is x minus 1 into x minus 4 into x minus 7. So one thing, that sum of roots should be 12. So minus 12, you can discard these two. Product of the roots, 7 into 4, 28. So minus 28. So minus 28 is here, option A. We don't need to solve it. But if you solve it, you are going to get the same thing. This, if you solve, this should be equal to 0. Or it will be x cube minus 12x plus 12x square plus 39x minus 28 is equal to 0. You don't even need to solve it. You can eliminate the options. Did you see that, what I did there? I found the sum of the roots, then I discarded two of the options, then I found the product of the roots, and then again I discarded two options. One option, and we get the correct one. So option A is correct. Arshdeep, Vaibhav, Sonipari, Piyush, Ayush, Kanishka, Maverick. Correct answers, guys. बताओ, किसी को डाउट है यहाँ पे? क्लियर? ठीक है, चलो, लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन. अर्शदीप, मैं बात करता हूँ मैनेजमेंट से. लेट्स सी इफ वी कैन हैव अ सेशन ऑन परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशंस. A polynomial fx upon division by x minus 1 gives a remainder of 5. When fx is divided by x plus 2, the remainder is minus 7. Find the remainder when fx is divided by x square plus x minus 2. So what do we know? Remainder when fx is divided by x minus a is equal to fa, right? I hope everyone is aware of that, correct? Remainder when fx is divided by x minus a is nothing but fa. Now what we can say, remainder as fx is divided by a quadratic expression x square plus x minus 2, this will be ax plus b. Means the remainder could be a linear expression or it could be a constant, right? It could be anything. Like 15 को 10 से डिवाइड करो तो जो रिमाइंडर होगा वो 10 से छोटा होगा ना. इफ यू डिवाइड 50 by 11, the remainder will be less than 11. Same thing is happening here. If you divide a polynomial by quadratic expression, the remainder will be linear or constant. If it's constant, a will become 0. Now the interesting part, x square plus x minus 2 is x square plus 2x minus x minus 2, which is x plus 2 into x minus 1. Meaning these two are factors. X minus 1 is a factor of this expression x plus 2 is a factor of this expression. तो क्या होता है, मान लो if I divide 27 by 15, remainder is 12. If I divide that remainder by 5, so remainder is 2, which is same as when 27 is divided by 5, that is 2. Then 15 is 5 into 3, 27 when divided by 15, remainder is 12. If you divide 12 by 3, the remainder is 0. And if you divide 27 by 3, the remainder is 0. That means अगर कोई फैक्टर है यहाँ पे और ये रिमाइंडर है इस एक्सप्रेशन से, so if I try to divide this by this, I will get the same remainder as it is when fx is. So what we can say, remainder when fx is divided by x minus 1 will be same as the remainder when ax plus b is divided by x minus 1, and that will be equal to a plus b, right? And similarly, remainder when fx is divided by x plus 2 will be same as the remainder when ax plus b is divided by x plus 2, meaning putting x is equal to minus 2, so minus 2 plus b. Follow this, right? Now according to question, a plus b is equal to 5, minus 2a plus b is equal to minus 7. So subtract this. So 3a is equal to 12, a is equal to 4. If a is equal to 4, what we can say, that b will be equal to 1. So ax plus b means 4x plus 1. Option B is the correct answer, right? ठीक है, समझ गए? Ax plus b we took from our side. Yes, Maverick, as I said that when you divide a polynomial by quadratic, then remainder will be x plus b, right? Same remainder can be obtained when fx is divided by x minus 1 or x plus 2, because these two are factors of this. ठीक है? That's why Manish, check this. First you need to check this. Whenever fx is divided by x minus a, the remainder is fa. After that, second thing is this one. Fx when divided by x square plus x minus 2, that will be x plus 2. That we have let, that we have taken, right? Is that clear? That we have let here. Ax plus b, because when you are dividing by quadratic, so remainder will be linear or constant. And what is x square plus x minus 2? This is nothing but a multiple of these two expressions. So whenever you are dividing fx by this, same as dividing by this will be the remainder. When you divide ax plus b by x minus 1, remainder will be a plus b. When you divide fx by x plus 2, remainder will be minus 2a plus b. This is x minus minus 2. So you put, instead of x, you put minus 2. And in question it's given that a plus b is 5 and this is minus 7. ठीक है, ओके। Kanishka, put x is equal to 1, put x is equal to 1, put x is equal to -2, then you are going to get this. ठीक है, बहुत ही बेसिक, मैंने नंबर का एग्जांपल लेके भी समझाया था कि अगर कोई बड़ा नंबर है उसको डिवाइड कर रहे हो किसी एक नंबर से, तो जो भी रिमाइंडर आ रहा है उस रिमाइंडर को अगर उसके फैक्टर से डिवाइड करो, यू विल गेट द सेम रिमाइंडर। ठीक है, कोई एक नंबर ले लो, जैसे remainder when 143 is divided by 100 is equal to 43. Now if I want to divide 143 by 25, this should be same as the remainder when 43 is divided by 25 and that is equal to 18. Okay, बताओ ये समझ में आ रहा है आप सभी को? And in the same case, remainder when 143 is divided by 4 will be same as the remainder when 43 is divided by 4, that is equal to 3. So इस remainder को अगर इसके factor से divide करेंगे, that will be same when the number is divided by the factors. I hope this is clear now. ठीक है? Yes, Maverick, you can solve all the questions like this. Okay, you can solve all of these type of questions like this. Okay, okay, chalo, let's try the next one. Manish, that is true. Not only for IPMAT, it's for all the exams. Okay, for all the situations. Doesn't matter how much you prepare. There will always be one question. There will always be one situation where you will feel like your preparation is not good enough. And that is true. And that is for everyone, not for only you, right? So ignore that part. Okay, try to be a learner. Whenever you are not able to solve a question, just think that it's a part of the learning. Try to learn it. Okay, that's it. Can we do this by using options? If you can, then try. Sure. चलो देखते हैं इस क्वेश्चन को कैसे सॉल्व करना है. फॉर व्हाट मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ c will the equation 4x plus 7y is equal to c have exactly 8 non-negative integer solutions. Now can you tell me if I say one of the solution of this is 1 and 8, next solution I will decrease the value of x by 7, so it will become -6. I will increase the value of y with the coefficient of x. Do you understand this? Do you understand this part? That the values of x will increase with the coefficient of y, value of y will decrease with the coefficient of x, and vice versa. Do you understand this part? If I take next as -13, this is not the solution, these are not the solution. Just trying to make you understand something. This is just letting it. Yes, you understand that? Okay. We say non-negative integer means 0 can be taken. 0 can be taken, right? So guys, if I want to find the least value, what is the value of x that I can start with? The least value of x that I can start with, tell me. Least value of x that I can start with. नॉन नेगेटिव इंटीजर सॉल्यूशन, सबसे लीस्ट नॉन नेगेटिव इंटीजर कौन सा है? बताओ, व्हाट्स द लीस्ट नॉन नेगेटिव सॉल्यूशन? I can take x 0, right? Then next value of x will be 7, then 14, then 21, and so on. It will be what? So 7 into 7, 49, right? I want to keep this minimum. I want to keep c minimum. So what do I need to do? I need to take y 0. If I take y 0, what will be the next value of y? Can you tell me that? चलो सारी values लिख देता हूँ. Let's not skip anything. 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. These are the least 8 values of x which are possible. Now, what could be the least value of y that can be taken? When x is maximum, y will be minimum. Minimum value of y that I can take is 0. If this is 0, next value will be increasing by 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 25, 29. सही है ना? देखो तो 4 से इंक्रीज हो रहा है ना. कुछ गलत हो गया, मैंने 5 क्यों ले लिया? 24 and 28, right? Now if you want c, you can use any of these. So 4x plus 7y is equal to c. C will be equal to 4 into 0 plus 7 into 28, which is equal to 196. That will be your answer, guys. This is how you solve these type of questions, okay? This is how. See, if you start with x being 1, you will end with 50. So the value will increase, right? So you must start with x 0 or y 0, doesn't matter. In each of these cases, you are going to get same value of c, which is 196. Same value of c. ठीक है? 24 फिर 28, हाँ सही है. All right? So this is how you solve these type of questions. Okay, guys? चलो ठीक है. So that's it for today, guys. Okay, I hope you are happy with this session because we solved some really difficult questions and we were able to revise really good concepts, right, which are important concepts. So I hope this session was fruitful to you guys and you are feeling charged, right, and ready for the next session. Tomorrow 6 p.m. we will meet again. We will continue from here. We are going to solve questions from logarithm, modulus, functions, and series and sequence, right? How about that? It's going to be another fruitful session. Okay, so thank you for joining us. Okay, bye bye, good night, take care.